What if you could manifest your dreams simply by believing they are already yours? Sounds intriguing, right? If you've found your way to this video, then chances are you've been reflecting on life, maybe feeling like you're standing at a crossroads, waiting for a sign or that spark of clarity. Have you felt that something bigger is just within reach, something that could shift everything? Maybe you're not stuck, but rather waiting for that nudge, the epiphany that will open your mind and shift your reality. This is where the law of assumption comes in, a simple yet profound concept that has the power to transform your life. The idea is this: whatever you assume to be true will manifest into your reality. Neville Goddard, a great teacher of this law, once said, "Assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled and live in that assumption as if it were true." Just think about that for a moment. Your assumptions shape your reality. Whether they're positive or negative, your assumptions are silently creating your world every single day. So how does it work? Imagine your mind as a projector, with your assumptions being the film inside it. Whatever is in that film will project onto the screen of your life. If you assume success, joy, and abundance, your life will reflect those experiences. But if you're holding on to assumptions of failure or lack, the universe will mirror that too. This is how the law of assumption works. It's like the universe is always listening to what you truly believe, not just what you say. Now, how do you harness this power to transform your life? That's exactly what this video is about. Stay with me, because we're going to explore the incredible potential of the law of assumption and how you can use it to shift your reality. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps spread the message to others who are also seeking their breakthrough. Before we uncover how you can use the law of assumption in your life, let's explore where this concept originates and what it truly means. This powerful law was brought to light by one of the most influential teachers in the realm of personal development, Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard was not just a teacher, he was a visionary and a mystic who dared to delve deep into the realms of consciousness. His teachings revolve around the idea that our imagination is the driving force behind everything that happens in our lives. Neville taught that imagination creates reality, and that by assuming the feeling of our wish being fulfilled, we could bring any desire into existence. Unlike other manifesting techniques that rely heavily on action and effort, Neville's law of assumption is all about your state of mind. If you walk around assuming that you're unlucky in love, that assumption will manifest as your reality. You'll experience relationships that reinforce that belief. On the other hand, if you assume that you're worthy of love and deeply desired, your life will reflect that assumption too, bringing in people and experiences that align with those beliefs. The key is that it doesn't matter whether your assumption matches your current situation or not. Your subconscious mind will accept it as truth and work to bring it to life. At its core, the law of assumption states that whatever you assume to be true in your mind, regardless of your current reality, will eventually become your experience. That's why it's so important to be aware of the beliefs you nurture. Your outer world is merely a reflection of the thoughts and assumptions you hold within. Neville Goddard believed that our subconscious mind doesn't differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. By assuming that something is true and feeling it deeply as if it were already a fact, you impress it onto your subconscious mind. Once this happens, your subconscious mind takes over, aligning circumstances, people, and events to mirror that assumption. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Most people are living on autopilot, unaware that their current reality is shaped by the assumptions they've unconsciously adopted over the years. Maybe you've been assuming that money is hard to come by, that success is for other people, or that happiness is something you have to chase. These assumptions are creating your life, whether you realize it or not. But here's the good news: you can change your assumptions at any time. You don't have to accept your current reality as permanent. By consciously choosing new, empowering assumptions, you can completely transform your life from the inside out. Neville emphasized the importance of living from the end. This means embodying the feeling of your wish already fulfilled. It's not enough to simply think about what you want. You have to feel it as if it's already yours. When you do this, you shift into a state of being that attracts the very outcome you desire. This is the essence of the law of assumption. So if you're wondering, how do I start applying this? It's simple. Start by identifying the areas of your life where you want to see change. Then ask yourself, what assumptions am I holding that might be blocking my success or happiness? Once you're aware of those limiting beliefs, replace them with empowering assumptions. Act as if your desired reality is already true, and most importantly, feel the emotions of that reality. When you think of the law of assumption, it's not just about daydreaming or hoping. It's about embodying the feeling and belief that your desire is already yours. It's like playing a role in a movie where you are both the actor and the director. Imagine yourself not just wanting a better life, but fully believing you already live it. That's the power of this law. It's not about forcing things to happen. It's about letting your assumptions guide the world around you. Let's break it down further. Say you want to attract more wealth into your life. The key isn't in wishing or hustling endlessly without results. The key is to assume you are already abundant. Picture yourself living in financial freedom. Feel what it would be like to pay your bills with ease, to enjoy the things you've always wanted. When you hold that assumption consistently, the universe begins to align with it. You start to notice opportunities you didn't see before, and your actions naturally shift to match that belief. This works for every area of your life, whether you're looking for love, aiming for career success, or simply wanting more peace and happiness. The law of assumption is your golden ticket. The reason most people struggle is because they assume the worst. They assume they're not good enough, or that things will never change. But you have the power to flip the script and write a new story based on the assumption that everything is working in your favor. So how do you put this into practice? The first step is to become aware of your current assumptions. What do you assume about your life, your abilities, your relationships? Take a moment to reflect. Are your assumptions helping you or holding you back? Once you've identified the assumptions that don't serve you, you can begin to replace them with empowering ones. Here's an exercise. Close your eyes and think of one area in your life where you want to see change. Maybe it's your job, your health, or your relationships. Now, instead of wishing for change, assume that it has already happened. Imagine how you would feel if your dream job were already yours. Visualize it in detail. Feel the emotions, the confidence, the satisfaction, the joy. By doing this, you're not just daydreaming. You're reprogramming your subconscious mind to accept a new reality. And this is where the magic happens. As you consistently assume your desires to be true, your subconscious mind starts to align with that belief. Your actions, your thoughts, and even the people and circumstances around you begin to shift to match your new assumption. It's like unlocking a door that was always there, but you just couldn't see it. It might sound too good to be true, but this is a practice that has worked for countless people throughout history. From athletes to entrepreneurs, from artists to everyday individuals, those who understand and apply the law of assumption can create extraordinary changes in their lives. And now, it's your turn. Incorporating the law of assumption into your daily routine doesn't require any special tools or techniques. All it asks is that you consistently hold the belief that your desires are already yours. Start small. Pick one assumption to work with, maybe something as simple as assuming that today will be a good day. As you see results, you'll build the confidence to apply this law to bigger and bigger goals. Remember, this isn't just wishful thinking. The law of assumption works because your mind is incredibly powerful. It's always shaping your reality based on what you believe to be true. When you align your assumptions with your desires, the universe will begin to reflect that truth back to you. So, what will you assume today? Will you assume that life is hard, or will you assume that everything you want is already on its way? The choice is yours. You have the power to change your assumptions, and by doing so, you have the power to change your life. As we come to the end, I want to leave you with this thought. You are today where your assumptions have brought you. You will be tomorrow where your assumptions take you. Let that sink in for a moment. The life you're living right now is a reflection of the assumptions you've been holding. But starting today, you can choose to assume something different, something better. And when you do, watch how quickly your world transforms. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content that helps you manifest those ascending vibes.